Now that summer is in full swing here in North Carolina, it's finally that time of year when you can find reptiles out and about pretty much 24/7 if you know where to look. At the coast, one of the best ways to locate snakes is a herping method called road cruising. Now what we're doing when we're out here road cruising is just like it sounds. We're very slowly cruising down the road in the car, and what I'm doing is I'm looking at the edges of the road, sometimes in the middle, for crossing snakes. You never know what you might get around sunset. It's one of my favorite times to go road cruising because you do get some of those diurnal species that are still moving. Maybe they're crossing the road on the way back. Oh, there's a turtle. Hang on. That is a little mud turtle, a common mud turtle. These you definitely find a lot more at the coast than you do back in like the western parts of North Carolina. I mean, this is still a little guy. He's tiny. So this is just a common mud turtle. Like I said, a lot more common here in the coastal plain than in the Piedmont. I don't even think we have them in the mountains. Maybe just a little bit. It's a super neat little aquatic species. I've actually featured them on the channel before in the winter wetlands episode, I believe. This one is not fully grown. He can get probably 50% bigger or so, depending on if he's male or female. But he was headed this direction, so we'll set him down. We'll set him down right here. And we'll keep on herping. I didn't see anything else on the road for quite some time and was getting pretty worried. But then, right after sunset, I spotted something in my headlights. I think we've got a DOR up here. It is. Oh, nuts. It's a DOR banded. I mean, there have not been that many more people out on this road. That is really disappointing. That's a nice looking banded too. Man, poor buddy. And that's just, it's so fresh. Oh my gosh, she had eggs too. That is disappointing. That is why if you're in a snaky area, just look for snakes when you're driving. I mean, that's a big snake. It's hard to miss, man. With only one live reptile and one dead snake for the day, things didn't look too good. But I decided to do one more pass down the road. Only a few minutes in, I spotted something else in the headlights. And this time, it was moving. We've got another snake up here. It might be... Holy shit! I mean, oh my god, it's a mud snake. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me, dude? You've got to be joking. I cannot believe this. Oh, it's not even raining. It hasn't rained all day. Are you kidding me? Okay, let me get this guy. Oh my, hold on. Let me get my, oh no. No. Dude. Oh, I can't believe this. I can't believe this. Okay, I've got to get my car parked better. Holy cow, I thought it was another banded. Oh, that thing is amazing. This is my second ever mud snake. And only my first adult. Oh, and he's gorgeous. Holy cow. Oh, yes. I couldn't have asked for something better than this. Let me get set up to film this thing. Guys, I almost cannot believe that this just happened. Now, this is an eastern mud snake. And the first thing that you should know about eastern mud snakes is they're a fully aquatic species. Now, this is not a water snake. This is not a cottonmouth. Something that goes in the water sometimes and comes out of the water sometimes. No. Mud snakes are fully aquatic. They spend probably 95% of their lives in the water. And this species is actually an amphibian hunting specialist. So mud snakes in these aquatic ecosystems out here in eastern North Carolina are preying almost exclusively on sirens and amphiumas, which are those long-bodied salamanders, which I feature on the channel. We saw some three-toed amphiumas in Louisiana with Zach, and that is what these guys are primarily eating out here. Now, it is incredibly uncommon to find them crossing roads on dry days like this. And I'm going to be totally honest with you, I have no idea why this one was out here crossing a road. But I'm also not going to complain at all, because this is one of the hardest to find species in North Carolina. Their range is restricted to the eastern half of the state, in these lowland swampy areas where there are amphiumas and sirens. And they like still water, so you don't usually find these in rivers or big lakes. These are much more shallow, still water, kind of swamp snakes, you could say. Now this is an adult eastern mud snake, and they can get much bigger than this. So mud snakes can actually grow up to about 6 feet long at maximum size. So this one still has a lot of growing to do. But other than this guy, the only other living mud snake I've ever seen was a teeny baby. So this is definitely an improvement over that little one. Now mud snakes are a completely harmless species. It is pretty much impossible to see them unless you're looking for them. But if you did happen to spot a snake in your yard, you would know it's a mud snake because of this extremely distinctive coloration. It's that aposematic coloration, that warning coloration, red or orange in the bottom, and super glossy black on the top. It's unmistakable. Nothing else looks quite like a mud snake. And you can look for that coloration and know that it's totally harmless. There's no reason to harm these snakes. And as you can see, they are extremely docile and very calm, even when handled. Now, we don't know very much about mud snake populations because it's a very cryptic species. It's very difficult to study because of its aquatic habits. And one of the things that we need more information on with these snakes is population. We really don't know how many mud snakes exist in the state, and while we're pretty confident that it's a commonly occurring species, even though it's not commonly found, no one's really sure. Eastern mud snakes are the only species we have that specializes in eating things like sirens and amphiumas. The cousin of the mud snake, the rainbow snake, they specialize in eels, but because this is a specialist species, that makes it pretty much ecologically unique. Nothing else can take on the niche of an eastern mud snake. So if populations decrease or populations disappear in an area, that's a niche that will never be filled again by another species, which is just one reason we should be preserving mud snakes. Alright, well the mosquitoes are absolutely annihilating me, and I do want to get this animal back in the wild, but guys, what a spectacular encounter. I feel incredibly blessed to have been able to find the snake and show it to you. This is only, like I said, the second mud snake I've ever found, and my goodness, it is a gorgeous individual. Let's get him back in the wild. That is awesome. He was crossing in this direction, and I want to get him well off the road. So we're going to take him down here, where there's this vegetation, and hopefully a little wet area or something, and we will set him down right there. What an amazing snake. Let's watch him go. Not very fast on land, definitely built for the water, but you can see he'll get right down in that grass and he'll just disappear. Wow, amazing. Alright everyone, thanks so much for watching today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed and learned something new about the eastern mud snake. If you did enjoy, please be sure to leave a like on this video and consider subscribing to my channel for new educational wildlife content, coming on Saturday mornings as often as possible. Also, if you haven't already, be sure to check out my Twitter and Instagram @TheWildReport for photos and video clips from my adventures. Thanks so much for watching, and keep adventuring everywhere. This has been Zino of The Wild Report, signing out.